Good morning and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this moment. Welcome to 369th edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Welcome to another training session. I'll say that the global market, as we speak now, is very mixed as a result of what caution trading on behalf of what market players. And it's not a surprise that we're seeing this caution trading at this point as all eyes are still on what? On the speech or the of the Fed chairman and other central banks of the world chairman also that will be meeting at this time also in the with the IMF. This expect the speech to also give a clue. Yes, yesterday there was a symposium that we saw the Fed chairman also talking, and that also have tried to give a clear direction of what is expected from Fed as we go into what into the end of the year. And I will tell you from the statement of the Fed chairman, even one all eyes are still the one that come today. I tell you, there's that whether rate to continue or not, but I still tell you that most of the statement from other members of the committee over there has also, becoming a confusion to many of the market players. But they are waiting to see what the man himself will say today again to give a clear direction. But as usual, look at what is happening in Asia market. Asia market, right to speak, the Asia market is also mixed, right to some market indices in that zone are still in green. We saw that Japan inflation has sustainably hit 2%, 2%, which is also as a result of what price coming up, and this also likely to trigger wage increase in that environment. These are the things that also, and also China being the major economy in that region has also posted or kind of released another weak and also negative negative data where we saw that the for two consecutive sessions now we're seeing that China consumer price index have dropped again to a negative 0.2% year on year in the month of October, making it, like I just said, two times, and this is what we call disinflation. And not only that, market players are also looking at it that we have seen a weak trade data from the same zone, but also we are seeing also as to speak now another negative inflation data. The other call it the disinflation or deflation, depending on what we call it, inflation or deflation. But also, if you look at also the producer price index for that same period, also we saw that there's a drop to 2.6% in October against 2.5% decline in September. These are not good data for that domain, especially China, and that is why investors are factoring all this into their decision. I believe that is why we are seeing that market is mixed, despite that the positive earnings has also supported it. Yes, some of the market in that zone are in green. Generally, you can say that yes, that the Asia market just open slightly in slightly flat or in green, but because of the negative impact of this China figure, the positive earnings, that strong earnings that came from Japan, from Australia, which also have supported the market in that zone, was so that in part of Asia market, Japan is looking good at this hour. The Nikkei, the Nikkei 225 was also one of the best performing indices right now as we speak in the market today in that environment. These are the things shaping Asia market right away. But I believe that as all eyes are still on the Fed chairman statement and comment, these are the things also all eyes are still on. I can see that China, itself, the China stocks are deep at the rate of this this inflation data that just came, and it's not helping matter in that environment. We quickly look at what is happening in Europe, for us to move on to what is happening also in you know, in, uh, in US. But in Europe, we're seeing that stocks also are open, like I said, in these markets are open higher in a tight range of what central bank speakers, central bank speakers, earnings focus. These are also factors that also determine where the stock in that environment. But I'll tell you that the negative or weak data that emerged from nearly all the zones in terms of their potential merger or industrial activities is not helping that environment. But because of this trend we have seen US also, but all eyes are still on that on the what Fed is saying. I speak now. most of the market there. Germany is up by about 0.2%, and that of France also 0.4. Also, I see that why England, which is UK market, is largely flat as we speak right away. But like I said earlier, the central talk or the central focus is on what on the chairman, the fully statement that will come today. For equity price, we know that equity stock before now have kind of limit gains from 2 days ago, but this morning I think that investors are trying to also decide where the market will be going in terms of fundamental or solid ground. Well, I know where the market going from here. Is it only the statement from the from the Fed chairman that will drive the market, or the one from the governor of Bank of England and also that of ECB? Are these going to change the market? That's why they look at this. But one thing that confidence is also coming back to global market as a result of what? As a result of this signal that major central banks of the world are pausing their rate cycle or coming out into rate cycle by Fed and the ECB and the Bank of England, signaling that this suggests that we're likely to see most of the central bank. But for what we are seeing in Nigeria, when we come to the market manager, we'll discuss that more on that to see if this trend is likely to continue in that. But also we saw oil price trying to kind of rebound, which for me, I'm not surprising that happening. Seeing oil price rebounding is not new, but not as much. Just like after he had touched almost 3 months low, we saw the stuff trying to come up. But don't forget that there's already fear of global weak demand, because even when Saudi Arabia and Iraq, all of them, Russia were cutting output and what we call production, still prices of have not moved significantly. It tells you that the construction, especially that the two major economy of the world, US and China, are the one that determine the pace of where the price. And I'll tell you, because of the data that are coming from China that are not encouraging, so that China economy is still struggling. But they also we expect that they will do more stimulus to put this in the track, which I said yesterday about the governor of People's Bank of China, saying that they are likely also to support economic growth, which is likely, yes, another rate cut to come to put the board. These are the things different regulators use to work to support their economy. Let's see how it goes. Like US market, as I've said earlier, has opened on a mixed note after Wall Street are trying to slow down to see what will come out of this Thursday speech from Fed. I believe that these are the things that's also expecting driving demand and supply there, where buyers or traders are waiting to see and to jump into real decision to know what the chairman of Fed will also be saying. These are the things that also shaping the market. But despite the also impressive corporate earnings that have come so far, we are seeing also trade the market. But I will tell you, shaping the economy with direction, these are the things that will determine where the market is going. That's why all eyes are still on this speech, or we're all looking at to see what will be going and what is happening. These are the things I believe. Like I said before, that the deflation returns into China is not so helping matter. As I said, the CPI and the PPI, the CPI and the PPI, all are not pointing towards good economic state for that environment of that nation. That's why we are seeing the market also going in that up and down direction. Yes, crude oil price, I'll tell you that I just slightly trying to resurrect again, or kind of trying to bounce back again in one use. But I believe that there is still potential for oil. But don't forget that when you have cheaper oil across the globe, you see people spending more. That means that will also support the economy. But I believe that that also helps us to control inflation, if oil price. But if what is happening in not what is happening, sorry, in Gaza and also in Russia and Ukraine, if it is checked and we start seeing peace, that will be very good. Again, for I believe that investors should also be very careful and also open their eyes when it comes to what taking investment decision in any market you are, because what is happening in the environment is very important. These are the things that happen in the market. Come back to Africa. Africa market is mixed, while that of Nigeria to speak, we are seeing a slowdown as a result of what cautious trading and also interpretation of outcome of primary market option of of the central bank in terms of TB. This also is what is also influencing the market in the midst of influx of corporate and we have seen before that are really impressive. But market try to digest what will be the impact of this with also this trigger fund leaving the market. we're watching to see where the market is going. That's why market is really calm this morning. Volume is relatively low, and also we're seeing that local stocks are the one dominating, and activities also not too not too strong. These are what is happening, what we're experiencing in our local market here. But on the whole, I think that we saw kind of a hike across all the tenor from 5 to 7 from for 91 days, and for 182 days we saw 11 from 9 to 11, and while the transfer which is the high there from 13 to around 16.75. This is huge, but I believe that because of the environment where we are now, don't forget that all eyes are still on inflation figure coming next week, for the month of October, and at the same time MPC meeting is around the corner by 21st of this month, and the end of the year seasonality. But looking at all this, investors are looking at, yes, what is the yield environment we are seeing? We have seen that last week when the open market was about 17.54%, while the future is about 21. Now we're seeing that inflation is already around 27 as at September. What will be the figure? And we're seeing that across Nigeria, factor pressurizing that's putting pressure on prices are still there. That's not changed. Insecurity here, farmers, and even when we're in harvest season, these are the things we want to look at. But if the signal was saying that the monetary policy go ahead and hike rate again from 18.5 to either 19, and that's going to kind of push the economy into a tight corner. At the same time, my see companies also having pressure in terms of performance when cost of fund is high. But I believe that the monetary and fiscal work for years to look at it, because if we are going to check inflation, but if inflation also go up, they are likely also to check inflation through rate. This is a sign we are seeing already. If it happens, I think it's time also investors should look at which sector or which industry that they should also be putting their money at that particular time. But as we speak, as we already seen the third quarter earnings of this most company, I believe that good inside. Knowing that we have less time frame, it is already one November, and if you are in any position for dividend, you know that between now and April, March, you get your payment, really the banking stocks. I believe that these are what also will guide us. What is the yield? If this banking stock with the numbers we're seeing go ahead and increase their payout, will it impact also capital appreciation, also impressive number? How far will this happen? These are why we need to always look at what's happening in the environment to see where you can navigate and where how can you position your portfolio to be in profit, also to have a rest of mind while we are playing the market. It's very, very important that you look at what the sector restriction will continue anytime, any day, looking for where there's opportunity for you also to make money. These are the good things what in the market. You must not stay put in one stock when you see opportunity, because I'll tell you policy has the way of what influencing sector positively and negatively, and when you see it, adjust your portfolio in that direction. But I believe that the market is trying to digest this information, but on the strength of expected inflation data for the month of October. Let's see how the market will go. But before we go further into looking at the chart, I want to look at the banking results that were released so far in the market. This is going to guide us, because as I just said that the hike not to from 13 to about 16.7. I'll tell you the sector that benefits more from it will be what the banking sector, because these are the sectors that I know that they have a lot of funds to play around. That means if you also continue to impact positively on their results, even going into the 2024. But on the strength of their Q3 number, you want to look at what the earnings of this company, with their earnings, we expect to see a better payout at the end of the day. Is very, very key, because I tell you, dividend is key at this point. That's why yield is very, very important. I mean, dividend yield is also what is going to attract institutional investors to stay put. But we think that I'll tell you, since the second half of the year we saw missed numbers, that institutional investors, we are not exiting the market. The That is why market is still above 50 days moving average. For me, it's a good one. Let's wait and see how they're going to analyze this recent hike in rate, in yield in terms of money market instrument, the TGB and others. But let's watch and see. But on the strength of the number, I will tell you that the financial sectors, the banking sector and insurance, that released impressive number, better than expected, and that will guide us to know exactly what to do. If you look at this table, the only two banks that are not here are the ETI and FCMB. ETI is here to read their number, and not FCMB have notified the market. The two that they will delay, whether they're going to audit their account. Let's wait and see. But for the numbers we are seeing, we can see that all these banks have grown their top and their bottom line. And I was not surprised, because if you look at the interest income of all these banks, you can see a leap in the kind of forward leap to on terms of their net interest income, and most of them are also in a trading, was it trade income? Yes, you can say that a part of FS gain that reflected this number, but I tell you it's not in all of them. But good thing is that the number they are posting, even when you net off their FS gain, the banks are still very strong with their numbers to pay dividend that also support their price. The market have rallied to a level where I say that the market has overbought the region. I'll tell you that most of the banking stock and other sector have not moved because it's only few high cap stocks that move the market to this level that we're seeing above 70,000 particular line, which is good. But I'll tell you, stocks that have not rallied, most stocks have not rallied. The stock that put the market up in 2008 to 64,582 are yet to move. These are the potential, and also the earnings of these companies has also improved drastically at this point compared to what they are at that particular point. That means we are seeing more value in this company because of consistent growth in their earnings and their performance. That means I expect that if investors will have banking stock in their portfolio, because in the Nigeria history, the banking sector is the most consistent dividend paying sector. And also that they grow their dividend also nearly 2 years, and most of them, why some grow every year, because as they are growing their earnings on quarterly basis and yearly basis, some also grow their payout. We have seen the kind of example on this side. I tell you that what happened in Q2 half year results of dividend to give us a clue of what's expected to happen going to the future. And like I just said, with this recent also adjustment, we know that the yield outlook for the fixed income remain mixed, because I tell you, for the bond market, the ISF yield in bonds have been around 16.8 before now. But that sector, bond market have been bearish for this one. But we're seeing activities in treasury because of we're seeing increment in bonds have a shorter period of 1 year. Why the bond, even the saving bond, the minimum there is about 2-3 years, if I'm right. These are the things that we want to look at. Where will before we going? Before we going to where there will be what higher return, even though higher risk. But because of those that are risk free might also put their fund out. But the major player who are institutional investors are going to the point of control and start selling down their equity for treasury bill and all that. We also know go to the field. But I believe that they are still looking at the earnings of this company that were released in third quarter to arrive which one they should be, which sector they should be looking at. That is what we should also be constraining. That's why we're looking at what the banking sector number as we speak now for banking stock. We'll call it. You can see from First Bank here, or First Holding, sorry, not First Bank, FBN Holding. You can see as the FBN Holding, you can see that looking at their earnings. I'm looking at earnings. You have seen all this figure. This figure has public notice. You are reading all the figure, their growth and change in terms of numbers. But what concerns you and I most is what is this earning per share. From here, you can easily forecast what is likely to come in terms of dividend as a third quarter. And most of this company, I'll tell you, the people who are sitting here, they have surpassed what they posted in 2022. We know that yes, in 2022 we witness this kind of FS gain. Fine, but on this note, it's still good. But also don't forget that in 2022 we saw a lot of challenges from what happened in Ghana in terms of brand reporting, with their own obligation, their own bond in that environment, which also play out in most of the banks in Nigeria, but still they stabilize and also move ahead. And we have seen the numbers looking both beautiful and impressive all this while. Then if you look at this earnings per share here, this earnings per share means that after all the tasks have been deducted, all the expenses, all the cost of cost of interest and all those stuff, cost of collection, in terms of fees, all have been then finally you get the earnings, which is the bottom line. If you look at this earning per share for FBN Holding, as at the third quarter, you're having 6 naira 59 kobo, which you can easily forecast on this strength of this number that likely to see another, at the end of the year, highest, 980, 920 or 880 from this figure. And you can deduce that from here, what dividend do you expect? What have been the payout for FBN Holding? FBN Holding have rallied so far, not because of payout or dividend or anything, because of the struggling, the total kind of fight between the holder who want to be the chairman, who want to have the highest holding. That has been one, not only on payout. That means you want to look at companies that are even paying higher than the FBN Holding. What is their price today? FBN is almost around 19 naira, 20 kobo, 19 naira, 30 kobo, 35 kobo as at yesterday. Then 35 kobo. Then where is it going from here? You also have yourself. Are you buying for dividend or for capital appreciation? How far do you capital appreciation from this level of 19 naira, 30 kobo, 35 kobo closed yesterday? What is it going from there? You also have it at the back of your mind. But don't forget that what did they pay last time? 50 kobo. Then if you want to increase that dividend, are you expecting that from 50 kobo to what? To 1 naira? That is 100% growth. If it's possible, let's see, that is at the end of the day, they are paying 1 naira. 1 naira for stock that is selling for 19 naira. Does they watch it or capital appreciation? These are the things we're looking at. The next one there is selling NG, which is a Sterling Bank, former Sterling Bank, that changed to a because of a holding company. You can see also the earning per share here is what is a 55, 57 kobo, which at the end of the day we expect to have a no, either finally 80 kobo or 82 kobo. If it comes in that range and you expect them to pay what 40 kobo or 50 kobo, where far will it go with the price? Also, if you look at it, it's selling below for that. If you pay 40 kobo or 30 kobo, where far will the price go? These are things we want to look at the same time. We're looking at to see where far we can look at these earnings taking us in terms of. Also, if you look at Women Bank. Women Bank for me, I say this number is a very, very impressive number for Women Bank. Women Bank are also move for or like three quarters, 1 naira 50 kobo. You can forecast easily to say, okay, at the end of the year, we expect to see 2 naira from Women Bank. And 2 naira from Women Bank, yes, at the end of the day, what did they pay last year? What can easily pay forecast and that would likely to see. Are we expecting 50 kobo? Are we expecting 4 naira 40 kobo? Are we expecting 60 kobo any dividend per share? This also tell you how far the price will go. You need to understand all this and see. Jahis also posted 19 kobo for third quarter, that means 9 months. Yes, you can focus that from now. You can see, expect to see 24, 24 kobo at the end of the day, or 25 kobo at the end of the day. These are the things also we also be looking at to see their Jahis Bank doing. Also, establish IBTC holding, also a holding company. You want to see also Alpha. As you speak now, you can see that this 8 naira 43 kobo. You can focus that this company is likely to hit 10 naira 50 kobo, fine, it's possible. At 10 naira 50 kobo, how much do they pay? Have they multi-trade dividend? They pay about 1 naira 50 kobo. 1 naira 50 kobo for additional 5 naira, how far will you go? Will you put the price? This is the price they're selling for almost 70, 75 naira, how far it's going to go. Also, the same thing for Fidelity. Fidelity for me is looking good, but because of the prime market activity, even though you can see that recently we saw a rally to almost 990, 940 before pulling back. You can see from the end, it's almost 3 naira. You can really forecast that at the end of the day, we might see finally see 3 naira 80 kobo or even 4 naira because most of the bank the last quarter is the most active quarter for nearly most of the banks, especially Zenith Bank, which I have studied quarter to quarter. They perform powerfully in their last quarter. For this now, you can see that here you can make focus on what will come from uh, from Fidelity after they have paid the most 25 kobo interim dividend recently. We should also expect what will there. These are the things we also should be looking at from there. Also look at the GTCO. GTCO, don't forget that in terms of being efficient, we have seen it demonstrated in their earnings and also in their profit margin. Now we're having 12 naira 45 12 naira 48 kobo for third quarter. At the end of the day, I will tell you that we can actually forecast that we expect to see 16 naira from this company. And out of that 16 naira, they are giving you almost 50 kobo for the last monthly dividend. Are they likely to pay 350 to make it 4 naira? If 350, what is the price today? I mean, there's still room for the price to go up to give you. They can have more than 10% dividend yield, and that also that's why I see institutional investors looking at most of the bank. If they pay out improve, even when CPN have said they're not going to use their FS gate, I'll tell you that their payout, if condition number improve, we are seeing these banks going to go higher to meet to have even some of them that will be posting yield at more than 10% to be attraction for what for flow of funds into this sector and individual stock. That of Zenith Bank, you can see that in the industry, Zenith Bank continue to lead this for almost a straight 10 years now. But I see that this bank is leading in terms of the best performing bank in Nigeria. Also, it has reflected on their Q3 performance right now, 13 naira 81, 13 naira 83 kobo. At the end of the day, expect to see 17 naira from this company, and 14 naira they pay 50 kobo. Can they afford to pay on this additional 4 naira? That is 450. Here, from now, how much is the bank? 33 naira 50 kobo. If you look up what is it going from there, have this at the back of your mind. These are how to look at to get that if this continue, what we are seeing in the physical market and it will be put at the sector that are likely to compete with yield in the physical market and with capital appreciation surpass inflation and also surpass the yield. I think the banking sector I see major and other service sector that have seen good performance. That's why we need to look at all this together. Then if you look at the UBA, we have done 13, no 14 as at third quarter. Yes, like I just said, they might likely to pay because of CBN, restriction or guideline as they said earlier. Yes, at the end of the day, you are seeing 15 naira, any per share, or even 16, at the end of the year, or even that 17. If it comes, will they pay just only 2 naira to get it 250? Even when they pay 2 naira 250, that is how much. 2 naira is 2 naira 50. At the that is selling below, 25 naira. I mean, there is still upper, for stuff to go. The upper side is still there. If the yield, and then you can have 12% yield. You can see that 12% yield is closer, and we don't know what will happen between now and the next end of December. The next option, I want to see in the treasury yield coming down in terms of rate because we don't know what CBN will do in their non-MPC meeting. That's why every eye is all eyes is on what on this outcome of MPC meeting, and also economic data in terms of GDP for third quarter and at the same time inflation figure for the month of October. This is all going to shape the market. Finally, look at what is happening what in Access Bank. Access Bank, I will tell you, this is good for Access Bank. You might say yes, UPA has support, but Access is having a 7 naira at the end of 7 naira at the end of the day, 7 naira 5 kobo. You can focus on this trend that Access can hit as high as well 10 naira at the end of the day. If that happens, Access is going to pay you anything. Don't forget that they like to surprise you. They give us 30 kobo for into the dividend. If at the end of the day you are seeing Access paying another 2 naira 20 kobo, and that is 250. The price is set today at around 17 naira. You can see what the yield will look like. These are the things to guide investor in this market as I speak. Then you can look at other metrics that are very important. These metrics we will look at the the profit margin of these companies these banks. You can see that GT code had the highest improvement here, 43, followed by also UBA, the Zenith Bank. You can see that these banks are very prudent in management. You can see most of them, the profit margin. That means in every of their 1 naira they are making, you can see what they are worth. Their retainers, their profit for me is good for this company. That means for GTB, for every 1 naira, about 40 kobo, 44 kobo, 48 kobo is retained. Zenith Bank, most at 33, EBA, almost 34, the Masters Bank, you can see, and also you come to see what is the book per value of this company, and most of them are still under zero. Under zero, that means 1 point. You say, okay, anything below one also show that it's affected. And you look at what is very, very important to investor is return on equity. Check these bank sectors, you can see that most of them are delivered. See Access Bank, return on equity is at 28.88. At that of Zenith Bank is about Zenith Bank is 22.6, that's almost 23. You can see that UBA is almost return on equity 25 points. Circuitry, we have seen that of Access Bank as 15. We can see even Fidelity and Stanbic, and that of First Bank. I tell you, even that of Human Bank is very attractive, 16 points. These are the things that we should also be considering when we are looking at what we are looking at the stock to where to put your money. This is the earnings that we are going to look at today. But because of our time, let people look at the market. Sorry, time I will spend our time on the earnings. I know that yes, we continue tomorrow from the what is happening. I told you the state of the market. I was saying that market is flat, almost flat. That tells you that market is beautiful. Actually, there was cautious trading going on in the market now. Then when we come to chart, I'll just show you before we round up. But look at the market indices. I tell you that market is still above 70,000. The market is doing 70,754.95, down by negative 18.36. Market is down by 0.002 right away now. That means the market is still very, very flat. But if you look at the market breadth, we're seeing that the market is having negative market breadth. 18 losers against 10 gainers right away. The top losers are eTransact, TIP, Wima, Wapik Insurance, which is a declaration insurance right away now, and that of NGS Group and World and Veteran Capital. These are the top losers. When you look at the gainers chart, I'll tell you that UPDC is leading the gainers chart with 9.9 this morning, followed by SACO, but also then Okubasi Japan Gold also 9.6, SACO is getting 9.7, and APC Transport is all by 7.7, and Deep Capital. These are the top gainers right away. But in terms of activities volume, I tell you that is very, very important in the market. We are seeing that Japan is leading in terms of volume. We are seeing 113.5 million shares traded in Japan. Volume is out. While that of Stanbic also 91.7 million shares traded in Stanbic. EPA we have seen 47.7 million shares traded so far, and that of FBN holding is flat at 20 naira right away at 27 naira 27.6 million share traded, and our Universal Insurance 19 million share traded. This is the state of the market as we speak. But coming to the chart, because of our time, let's look at what is the market doing now. If you look at the chart, I'll tell you market has slowed down, still trying to at the state of what we call the different state. Here it is our market has formed a top pattern that suggests also signal reversal or pullback or correction. Let me do that. But let's quickly look at what is the market doing at this point so that you will see it here. Sorry, yeah. can see that at this point we see this kind of signal in a market that is trending up, a sign of weakness and a sign of what reversal. As I said, let me show this candlestick. You can see that it's a weak here. After this trade, it came down here, it has come up again, trying to resist the decline. You can see it here, but market has entered kind of what we call distribution stage right now. I will say that the market is green. So let's follow other indicators because our time is fast spent. We have about less than 4 minutes or 5 minutes, but let's quickly call these indicators to help us to see what has changed in the market, where the money flowing. Is it looking down, up? Let's look at all this. As I said, we must watch the market today and see, this cautious trading will continue, or people are still digesting, players are still digesting the outcome of MPC, um, open market, treasury bill, primary market option. This, the outcome yesterday, we saw what happened to rates in terms of yield. Let's open that to our exponential, and then finally, money flow index. This is what we need right away. Okay, we change this to 8. Yeah. As we speak now, you can see that even yesterday, the money flow was in around 78 point. Right now, money flow is still in 82.4. For me, it's a good one. And MACD is still bullish. That's why we're already seeing sign here that histogram is looking down gradually. You can see that this one is shorter than this one. This one is shorter than this one is longer. This one is also, you can see. You can also look at this thing gradually looking down. But if you look at the T line and the all-share index candlestick, you can see it here that is still above the T line. But I tell you, we have seen a sign of also market to resist decline. But the sign we are seeing here is a what? Is a reversal, chart pattern, in terms of candlestick. But let's watch and see how you to close today. Like I said earlier, yesterday, I said if I profit, don't fall in love with the market, take profit. And what we are seeing in the market now, don't so panic out your position. Where you see that you are in good fundamental sound stock, when you pull back, all you need just you can also buy to average down. But if you know that you have made profit that stock, you want to sell down, you want to take profit, that's your personal decision. But I don't know the kind of stock you are holding. But I tell you that there is no cause for panicking. Rather, you need to position your portfolio, move from one sector to the sector you are seeing a higher dividend yield that also support the price. I tell you, this market is still likely to touch the 80,000 mark or mark again, where it's going before the end of the year. But really, we first of all cross the 71 before the end of this November. After the FPC meeting, market will know direction. Don't forget that in December, Santa Claus rally is coming out. And go and check the future of the market. The month of December for almost the data available to us in that data more than 5 years. I will tell you it's not more than up to 2 or up to 4 to 5 years you see that market in December. December is always a good market, it's for a purpose because of the seasonality that comes with that month. For that, you don't need to panic. This is the state of the market. There is no panicking, but rather take profit where you need also to sell that to another one. Then the result of the company is not good. You expect that it will be the one that will start falling first. Not so that you can cut your loss. That's why you must trade your plan to follow your word, to trade your plan. You must follow your plan. As you trade your plan, you are able to know what is happening in the market. Don't just have a plan and put it in your pocket or hang it in your office or your house. Trade your plan, know when to cut loss, know when to take profit, know the right price to buy because you have your buy range, you have your stop loss, at the same time have your profit target. Once all this you are obeying all this, I'll tell you, you usually manage the risk and also stay at the yes, you might not have 100 control of the market, but let your winning side be more than what you are losing side. On this note, I'll say thank you, and for those that are still paying and waiting for us to launch today for the 2024. For those that have gone ahead to pay yesterday, we are still getting alive this morning. For those that are still waiting by today, hopefully by God's grace, my team will be launching the platform for you to start registering online as from today. On this note, I'll say see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your trading day today. Bye.